Good morning. It may not be morning for you, but it's morning for me. Good day. I hope you all are having a great, let's find the best lighting that we can get in this morning time. I hope you guys are having a good day. Whatever day that you're watching this, morning or evening. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jasmine, and I'm so glad to have you here. If you're a subscriber, hey friend, hey, how you doing? So, it's morning. This is part 2 of my restocking my kitchen for the week, for the month, or a couple weeks. I don't know how long some of this is gonna last, but so this is part 2, and we're gonna work on breakfast. But y'all, before we get into that, I just finished workout. I just finished a workout, and it was a tough workout, and so it pulled, my hands are ashy, it pulled a lot out of me. So I need to fuel up, because if I don't, your girl's gonna be hangry. So I'm gonna make something a little bit different. Occasionally, y'all, I will drink coffee. I don't drink coffee very often anymore. But when I do, and I need a little boost, it's always gonna be this. It's always gonna be, honey, it's gonna get the job done. The other day, y'all, I was like dozing off. Like Jaden and I just finished church, and then we were just like chilling, and then like all of a sudden I just started dozing off. Like I was tired, and I was just like falling asleep, and my son was like, mom, like wake up. And so I would get up, and I like that type of mouth all open, hold on, dozing off. And then I was just like, let me get some Cafe Bustelo. Do you know, I was up to about like 11 o'clock. And it was like, by the time it happened, like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, but I was up to like 11 o'clock for an instant boost. So doing something different, I'm gonna add some, I'm gonna add maybe a half a scoop of this protein powder. I'm gonna see what it do. Let's do about that much. And this is just Premier Vanilla Ice Cream protein powder. I do like it with water, but today I'm just gonna put in my coffee because I haven't tried that in a while. So I wish you guys can see everything that I'm doing. Maybe I need to put the tripod here. That looks a little bit, excuse my kitchen, it's a little messy. It's just messy because I need to put dishes away. No clumps. Okay. And then I'm about to have a little snacky snack while I cook. So, whoa, half and half. And I'm gonna add some cinnamon into mine. Yo, I love this dress today because it's like flowy. It's like the perfect like dress to wear around the house. Still no clumps even after adding the dairy. And that's what I'm talking about. So let's make, I have all these daggone, y'all, if you ever looked at my kitchen and seen a whole bunch of water bottles, it's because these are like our primary waters that I use for like cooking, for water. Like I just used one for coffee, but maybe all over the kitchen. But let's make a little snacky snack. I got this idea from Glow from TikTok. I love her. Y'all, I got these bananas the other day, and they are like perfectly ripened bananas. Like they're not brown at the top, they're not green at the top. They were like perfectly yellow. Like now they're starting to get a little spotted. That's okay, friend. But perfect. So what I'm gonna do is make a little banana boat. So I'm gonna peel this. Let's go this way. And open it up. Let me bring you down so you can see. I'm gonna peel it. And then Let's get a knife. And this is that, I just bought this, that Maranatha, I don't know. I want to say Martha for some, it looks like Martha. Almond coconut butter, which is really good. And I'm going to just smear that on here. I see Glow do this on, I don't know if she uses peanut butter or if she uses almond butter. And she'll put like chocolate chips. I'm not a big like chocolate chip. I'm gonna remove that because I don't like the end. I'm not a big chocolate chip person outside of cookies. Like, yeah, weird. I just don't like to eat that. But I'm going to put a little sprinkle of chia seeds just for a little boost of fiber this morning. Because that is... Do you know, oh my gosh, y'all, like I saw somewhere that it was like 95, it could be 95. I think it's 95. 95% of Americans don't get enough fiber. I said, baby, it won't be us no more. It will not be us anymore. I'm gonna make sure that my family gets fiber. Like a little bit of this. Chia seeds. Come out. There it goes. Okay. Thank you, Lord, for this snack. Blessed in Jesus' name. Amen. I've been loving this. I've been eating this like every day this week. It's the almond butter. Oh, the chia seeds. I like the texture it brings. Okay, I'm not going to be rude and sit here and eat. This is not a mukbang. But I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. What did I do? I ate my little banana boat. Y'all, it was delicious. Had my coffee. Y'all, that kind of like filled me up right there. I was like, oh, okay, we good. So I took Jesus. I took care of some things around the house because I can't function in dysfunction. I just can't. I'm not here to talk about nobody. But I'm just saying for me, in my house, I can't function in dysfunction. So I had to straighten up, put the dishes away, put all the things away. We're using that little pot today, so don't worry. And yeah, so I straightened up, watered the plants, and so now I'm ready. But first thing first is we are going to get our bagel dough ready. So I'm not gonna do that obviously in this video, but we're just gonna prep it. So the bagels I will end up making tonight. Maybe I'll put a clip in, I'm not sure. Friend, we'll see. Maybe I'll put a clip in, but the bagels I'm gonna make tonight, but in order for me to make them tonight, I gotta get them ready. Let me tie this, y'all. What? Na. Look at my sourdough starter. It started spilling out last night after I fed it. Child. Okay, so the plan is to, I think, double my recipe. If I can remember it. I think I do, hold on. I think for my I really need to see how much sourdough. I think that's about a cup of starter I have. I think I need 2 cups of flour for my normal recipe, which makes about 6 to 8 bagels, just depending on what size. But I am going to double these this time. Last time I tripled it, and that was a blessing in disguise. Hey. So that's 3. And ooh, almost made it. That's about right. So that there, I always keep the label inside so I know which flour is which, because I got like 3 different flours, all purpose, unbleached, self-rising. Well, 4. And is that 4? I don't know. You do the math. Don't judge me. Okay. So we have our bread flour. I'm gonna put some salt, like a good pinch of salt. And now, I'm gonna add my sourdough starter. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. That's what we want. I don't have quite a cup, but we are pretty, like, we have about 3/4 cup, which I think is fine. I do want to leave some in there so I can, like, okay, you don't have to have a whole lot in there. And I do still have some, my main starter in the fridge. You're my angel, yeah. My son always tells me, and I'm just now starting to pay attention to it, but I love my son. He always, like, he's gonna be that one, like, he's a good man, Savannah, trust. God has somebody special for him. But my son is so, he pays attention to me. He pays, like, a lot of attention to me. And he's like, Mom, you always sing, like, the same songs. And I'm like, no, I don't. I'm like, really, do I? And he was like, yeah, you always sing the same songs. And so I started paying attention to it. I knew I did it, like, in worship, like, if I'm just, like, praising God or worshiping God. But I didn't know I did it, like, with, like, more secular songs. And he was like, yeah, you sing the same songs. Like John B. He just told me today, he was like, you sing Anthony Hamilton a lot. And I thought that was funny because when Anthony Hamilton, like, first came out, I did not like his songs. I was like, man, why is this man crying on these songs? But I love Anthony Hamilton now. Like, you know, when you get older and you just, like, hold on, y'all. I need to warm up the water for the sourdough. So it's about almost equal parts sourdough starter to liquid. It just really depends on your area, because I have tried recipes where, and it don't need to be that warm either. I have tried recipes where it's too hydrated, my sourdough. And then I've had recipes where it's just, like, too dry. So I just really go on, like, okay, y'all, I have to switch to my vlogging camera because my phone storage is tripping. I don't remember what I said. I was saying that with my sourdough starter, I've just kind of figured out, I mean, with my sourdough, anything I make with, like, bread, it's what works. It's just a feel, touch base. If you're new to breads, I don't even know how to, like, tell you. You want it where it's not sticky, but you also don't want it to be dry. But also, if you're having trouble with making your breads and things of that nature, it may just be your humidity level. And just because you're in a humid level and 2 cups may work for you on most days, you may have a drier day where you need more water. So it's just, you have to play it by ear. So let's continue on. So got that. This is about 2 cups of warm water, but like I said, we're gonna play with it and see. But yeah, my son, he tells me, he's like, Mom, you sing a lot of the same songs. And I'm like, what? And then I started noticing I do. I do. Every once in a while I'll throw in, like, you know, something that just, you know, like, what's that show on YouTube? Actually, I think we're gonna need more water than this. Terrell, the Song Association, like, you could say a word and I'm gonna have a song for it. And if I don't, best believe I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking, like, what song would go with that word? So just in case we're playing a game, random game of song association, I win. That's just how my mind is set up, y'all. Actually, this might be perfect. And like, it's extra flour in here, but I'm gonna just go ahead and knead that. If you can do this in a stand mixer, I just don't have one, and I don't have room for it.
Who is back? Jesus, somebody's back.
Who's back?
You were talking about.
Huh?
You look outside, you look at the back.
Oh, one of the neighbors. And like right now, like it's sticky, but I wouldn't add more flour to it just yet. Just kind of knead it a little bit, and then it should like even out. What did I do with my flour? There it is. Just in case I may need it. If anything, I need it from my hand. So my battery had died to my camera, but this is it. I'm gonna show you. Like, it's like, it's a little bit sticky right now, but it's not sticky. So this is gonna be fine. It is a little sticky on the bottom. That's just 'cause I don't have flour on my hands. But I'm gonna let this rest until like about 6 or 7 at night, and it should be ready for me. Okay, my dear, so let me show you what I got going on. Oh, I actually need to turn that off. I have some pinto beans that I heated up in a like canned pinto beans that I'm going to use for the breakfast burrito. So I just went on and heated that up because the sausage and the eggs will go pretty fast. And then while I was waiting for this, I went and got I'm making a blueberry and peach lemon loaf. I'll leave the recipe down below of the creator who I saw the recipe. I initially saw the recipe at. It's because, like, listen, filming conditions are different because I don't have my tripod. Let me just show you what I got going, my mise en place. So here is the recipe if y'all want to see. Her name is Viv, and I've made a few of her recipes and it eats every time. I have a cup of blueberries, frozen. I like to use frozen blueberries because anytime I use fresh, it just does not taste good. But frozen blueberries, it has that flavor that I'm looking for. Now, she does not use extract in this recipe, but I do. So I have vanilla, Mexican vanilla, lemon, and orange extract. I'm going to put a lemon zest and like a squeeze, just 2 tablespoons of lemon. This is sugar that I'm about to cream with my butter, and I have 2 eggs. This is buttermilk. She uses whole milk, but I like to use buttermilk in my baking recipes. It makes them more moist. This is flour with baking powder, and it has a tiny pinch of salt, just the tiniest, because I use salted butter, so I don't need to add any more salt. And then this is just one peach that I diced up, and I'm going to add into the mix. Okay, you all, so I've already mixed up the loaf, and I'm about to put it in the oven on 350 for about 40 to 45 minutes. It just depends on your oven. And yeah, I did line mine with a little bit of parchment paper for easier cleanup. I'm gonna start to clean up because I oopsies and got some on the side, but that's okay. Hey y'all, so we're working on breakfast. Hold on. Listen, don't need no copyright strike. I had the music going. I have 6 eggs in here that I cracked. I add some salt and some pepper. I like to add a little bit of milk into mine just to make it a little bit fluffy. And then because I have some pre-shredded cheese that, I mean not pre-shredded, I shredded some cheese the other day for a recipe and I don't want it to go bad, so I'm gonna put a little bit in here. I don't like a whole lot of cheese in like my eggs. I'm gonna put a little bit in here. And let's give it a mix. That's good. So now, I'll just leave that in here just in case I need to mix things around. As far as my meat, I'm gonna use this chicken apple sausage. Y'all love this. We've been eating this ever since I tried it like 2 months ago. We've been eating it every single month. I love it. This time I'm gonna break it out of its casing so it can be like ground sausage. So let's get that together. I don't know how many I need because I've not done it this way. Let's try 2 first and then we'll see. I'm also putting beans into this burrito, so. Is this like a casing one? Yeah, I think. Got my skillet kind of warm. Into this skillet, I'm gonna add some olive oil because this chicken sausage does not have a lot of fat in it, and it tends to burn. Not burn, or what? It tends to stick. I did not get all of this casing off, but I got a good portion. So I'm gonna break this down and brown this up, and then when I am back, we're gonna assemble the burritos. But also, let me show you, in my pinto beans, I added just like a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and onion powder, just the tiniest bit. And I'm gonna mash this up pretty good because I don't want whole beans. I want more like refried beans, so, but not like the texture. I would still want some texture to it is what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna assemble, get all this together, and I'll come back and show you our how I'm gonna assemble my burritos. Oh, so now I'm ready. I have these burrito size flour tortillas I got from Walmart. Okay, I don't know if the camera angle changed, but I had to change my battery. So I got these burritos. I just warmed them up a little bit in the microwave. So I'm gonna take some of my pinto beans, not too much. I just want this for like a little bit of extra fiber. I'm gonna take some eggs. I soft scrambled these because remember, we're still gonna warm these up, so you don't want them all like well done eggs and then you heat them up and they're all dry and nasty. Okay, and then let's get some meat. I did end up like cutting this down some, just chopping it up. I think next time that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, now this is the fun part. I'm not a, listen, you know I didn't get into a whole lot of stuff when I was a teenager because I don't know how to roll. That is not my testimony, friend. I have some other testimonies, but that one is not. Okay, let me do it more high up. And y'all, I'm like, this is so Jasmine. Like, I forgot to get parchment paper, which I needed for my burritos because I'm gonna put some of these in the freezer. But that's okay. We'll make it work. I got some foil. And then chicken sausage, and we're just gonna repeat that until it's done. Hopefully, my package of burritos is like, it's 8 flour tortillas, so we'll see how many I can get with what I made. Get over here. Boom. Okay, girl. We're getting better. So let me finish this and I'll be back. Okay, y'all. So I am done. What time is it? 1:42. I don't remember what time I started, but it's probably been a couple hours. It's taking longer because I'm filming, of course, but so I have my burritos done. I got 6 burritos out of that stack, out of that thing, so that should last me all week if I want to eat burritos all week. If I don't, I have the option to eat something else, but so that should last me all week. And then I also made the peach lemon blueberry loaf, and that just came out the oven. I think that took about an hour to bake. When you notice like it's starting to get brown around the rims, for you new bakers out there, take a piece of tin foil and cover it, so that way, and like, okay, wait, let me back up. When you notice your loaf, if you're having trouble baking your loaves, okay, and it's like it's not getting done, but you're noticing that it's starting to get brown a bit, take a piece of tin foil, place it on the top of your loaf pan, and let it continue to bake, and so that the center gets set. That happens to me quite a bit. But as you can see, it is done. It looks beautiful. And yeah, I can't wait to try it. I will definitely have a shot at the end so you guys can see the inside of it. I'm going to go sit down and just relax a little bit, start editing these videos so these can go up to you guys. I mean, so these can go up on YouTube so you all can see them. But I thank you so much for hanging out with me on this lovely Restock My Kitchen. If you haven't already subscribed, which a lot of you haven't, why don't y'all like to subscribe to channels? Make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be notified each and every time I may upload a video. But until next time, y'all, I will catch you guys in my next video, or I'll see you on my other social media platforms. So until next time, I love you. You all be safe, and we shall meet again. Bye, y'all.